Hello class. This video is going to focus on adding fractions with different denominators. And the goal of this video is I can add fractions that have different denominators. You want to open your packet to page 15 where you will take notes. And now the first thing I'm going to say, we are not going to use this method. So I'm just going to cross it out. Instead, we are going to use the butterfly method, which I will show on this teacher problem. So we have 1/2 plus 2/3. Now the first thing you need to know, in order to add fractions, they have to have the same denominator. So currently we have 2 and 3 for our denominators, and we need to get them to be the same. So we are going to use what is called the butterfly method. So the first step is we want to multiply the numerators by the diagonal denominator. So I'm going to do 1 times 3, and that is 3. So I'm going to write that down. And then I'm going to do the other 2. So 2 times 2, that is 4. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the denominators, the 2 denominators, and I'm going to multiply those together. So 2 times 3, and that is going to be 6. And then that goes on the bottom of both. Okay, so everything is multiplication. So you're going to multiply the diagonals together, so 2 times 2, 1 times 3, and then multiply the denominators together. Okay, so now we have common denominators, and we can add. So we're going to do 3 plus 4, which is 7, and then the denominator stays the same. Now the only thing that happens with the butterfly method is because you are not always getting the least common multiple for the denominator, you may have to reduce. In this case, we do not need to reduce. 7 over 6 is simplest form, but you may have to reduce in some of your problems. Okay, let's try another one. So again, we're going to use the butterfly method. So I'm going to start by multiplying 1 and 8. So 1 times 8 is 8. And then I'm going to multiply 4 and 6. 4 times 6 is 24. And then I'm going to multiply the denominators. So 4 times 8 is 32. And that goes under both. Okay, so then we're going to add the numerator. So 8 plus 24 is 32. And then on the bottom, 32 stays the same. And then 32 divided by 32 is 1. Okay, so our answer for that one is 1. Okay, let's try buddy problem number 2. So I'm going to start by multiplying 2 times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. And then I'm going to multiply 12 times 2, which is 24. And then I'm going to multiply the bottoms, the denominators, 12 times 4, which is 48. And that goes under both fractions. And then we're going to do 8 plus 24, which is 32. And then on the bottom, we've got 48. Now we can reduce this. So if you remember in our lesson the previous day, we practiced reducing. So you want to find the GCF for 32 and 48. Let's see, I believe that I may not find the GCF, but I know I can do this multiple times. So I know 8 goes into both of these. So I'm going to divide by 8. 32 divided by 8 is going to give me 4. And then 48 divided by 8 is going to give me 6. And right off the bat, I can look at 4 and 6. And I know those are both even, so I can divide those by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So we get 2/3 for our answer. Okay, so remember, anytime you're working with fractions, you do want to reduce, if you can. Okay, our next problem, we have 4/10 plus 4/5. So we're going to start by multiplying our diagonals. So 4 times 5 is 20. And then 4 times 10 is 40. And then we're going to multiply the denominators. So 10 times 5 is 50. Okay, and then we're going to do 20 times 40. That is 60. And then on the bottom, it remains 50. And I can reduce that. I know I can divide both of those by 10. And then 60 divided by 10 is 6. 50 divided by 10 is 5. And that is as reduced as it can go. So 6/5. Okay, I want you to try this last one on your own first. So pause the video, try it on your own. And then when you are done trying it, start the video to check your answer. Okay, so we start by multiplying 6 times 8 to get 48. And then 12 times 6 is 72. And then multiply the denominators. 12 times 8 is, 96. Okay, so 48 plus 72, that will be 120. And then that's over 96. Okay, so right off the bat, I know I can divide by 2. There may be higher numbers, but I'm going to try just dividing by 2 first. So 120 divided by 2 is going to give me 60. And then 96 divided by 2 is 48. Okay, so again, I can divide by 2. So 60 divided by 2 is 30. 48 divided by 2 is 24. So let's see, I know 6 goes into both of these. So I'm going to go down here. Okay, so 30 divided by 6 is 5. 24 divided by 6 is 4. So we get 5/4 for our reduced fraction. Okay, that is the end of this video. Remember, you need to get at least a 75% on the video quiz in order to move on from the video.